That's feudal. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. This location, I think. Were there any others? There's that one. Did we only get the 2? Yeah, it looks like we only got the 2. Remember, you can destroy holdings to make them tribal? I don't think you can destroy holdings to make them tribal. You can do that with nomads. I don't think you can do that with tribals. I don't recall seeing that option. Well, I don't have any churches, unfortunately. At least you could at one point. I don't think you can anymore. Alright, let me save this, and I'm going to back up the save, because I want to test out whether I can actually, that's not the right one. Where's my save? There it is. I want to see if I can actually raid this guy, because he is actually the same faith as me. Bump up the speed. Just let them come in. Okay, so we set it to raid. Okay, I can raid. Good. The question is, how many troops do you have? Not that many. Okay. How many troops do you have? Not that many. Alright. Now, the problem is that I won't be able to... Yeah, alright, so we're in a good place for raiding. I don't know that we're in a good place for actually... Yeah, because we're all the same religion. Yeah, no, I can create a tribal holding, yeah. I know that. So this is an issue. I'm not going to be able to conquest my neighbors. Well, let me at least raid this guy, see what we get out of it, and then we'll take a look at what our Casus Belli's are. See if you can conquest through a sea tile. It would have to be down here. I'll have to see after this, but that guy is also feudal. Suppose I could try raising boats if I have any. I do. Alright, 20 gold there. I don't see a loot bar. Well, we'll at least siege this out. What is the duchy? All right, so I'd need all of that for the duchy, or at least one of these. It's because I'm raiding a neighbor. Well, I mean, as soon as I'm done with this county, I'm going to put them on the boat and see if we can actually move around. Like, maybe I can raid this county. He's got his troops raised already. So it's 8 gold. And that is 24 gold. Yep, okay, I can loot overseas. Alright, so... I guess I'll loot. Let's see what we get out of this. At least I'll have a lot of money to start out with. I don't think I care about looting the rest of that at the moment. And I do get some prestige out of this as well. Alright, so we are the... So if it says that we can navigate rivers, then I think that means that we can... that definitely means that we can loot overseas. Okay. So, can we go down here? Extort tribute. No, alright. What about you? Subjugation. Border dispute. Yeah, all we've got are border disputes. Which, I mean, since we can raid for prestige, that's... that is something, that we can do. This one might be doable. Alright, so, on top of that, we will need to do border disputes for these two counties. All tribals can raid using boats now? Oh, okay. I suppose I could subjugate this guy. If I subjugate this guy, let's see. Gain 100 piety, 100 prestige. I mean, if I subjugate this guy, since he's a duke, I should get that ducal title, right? Check if you can conquest Beirut. No, because it's not a different religion. This one is. He's a different religion. But I can't conquest. See, these guys are my religion. I took a look at this guy. I'll check this guy. I could subjugate him. But, I mean, we have a way to make money and prestige, so... I think this might be a... this might be one that we could do. Use as prestige war... Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. And, like, if I subjugate this guy, I should take his duchy title. Because I'm not a duke, and I can't have that stuff. You know, I mean, I can't subjugate him if I'm not a duke. So I think that is a possibility. So we could do the border dispute. I'd probably want a border dispute on this one first. And, you know, get this one. Because it's already a, you can take same and higher level titles. Well, I mean, the main thing is, like, he's a duke, I'm not. I'm a count. And, I'm a count, right? Yeah. And there's literally no way that I could control him if I'm not a duke. So, I think that it is a thing where I'd be able to I'd just take the duchy title. So, the plan here would be attack this guy, take this land first, subjugate this guy, and then I'd have the duchy title. Then, when the truce expires, take this one, and just constantly raid these people down here and stuff. Even if you were a duke, you couldn't control him without taking away his duchy title. Exactly. But I mean, the question is more whether it gets destroyed or whether I take it. And I don't know. I think I take it. And that would also get me some other people here. He would be a powerful vassal, but... But I would have... Yeah, I mean, he's got these 4 territories. He's at 4 out of 4. He also controls this guy. He'd just be a vassal. But that would be okay. Alright, well, I think that this is a good run that, one that has potential. So I think that this is what we'll do next Monday. At the normal time, we'll start up this. I'll actually restart so that I'm not entirely sure if I want to spend all that time. Plus, I didn't, assign out council position. I could have been generating some more piety, things like that. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and we'll roll back to the first of the month, the first of the year kind of thing, yeah, it should be fun. I think that I'm also going to be streaming a little bit of Surviving Mars on Thursday, so that'll be more in the evening rather than this earlier time. But I do thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to go ahead and resign out to the main menu. If there's anything anyone wants me to take a look at in the game, I've got a little bit of time before I definitely need to end the stream. So if there's anything anyone specifically wants me to show off, I can do that for the next 15-20 minutes. Raiding also opens easy wars to you, since you can use money to hire mercs. Exactly. Suddenly hardcore streamer? No, Surviving Mars has a new expansion out on Thursday, and I'm not going to do a full Let's Play of it, but I got the code, so I figure I might as well do it. I could do it now, or tomorrow or something like that. I could have done it even back to Friday, I think. But I just haven't had time with, wanting to do this, so. I mean, since they gave me the new DLC, I figure I might as well show it off, right? If we do a Shatter World, we'll take a look at that. There are some achievements that I'd like to do. Alright, so... what could have been, start a random world with all possible settings set to random and play for 200 years. I think that doesn't allow the Animal Kingdoms. I'm not sure. They gave it in conjunction with this one. Actually, I got it through someone else. I didn't get it through Paradox. But no, they didn't give it in conjunction with this. They have a third-party promotional company that I've been dealing with for Surviving Mars. Let's see. So in Shattered World, we've got a few different achievements that we could go for. We could do From the Ashes, starting in a Shattered World, rule an empire. So that's... time is not an issue on that one. Not so great, starting in a Shattered World, defeat a great conqueror in a war. And in a Shattered World with holding types set to tribal or tribal and nomadic, adopt feudalism or republicanism. So all three of those could be done in one playthrough, and I think we might do that at some point. Probably, like, after Lord of the Flies, I think we might do that. So if we go to Shattered World, we can do one ruler will be generated per de jure duchy. A random count in each de jure duchy will be assigned the duke title. All other counts will be made vassals. And an independent count will be generated for every county. So you can do that. And then there's Consolidation Casus Belli. The special County Conquest Casus Belli will be available for 25 years, after which it will be disabled. You'd set it to 100 years, or permanently enable it. And that's basically just... you can attack a neighbor for any reason at all and take a county. Great Conquerors, enabled up to 4, up to 8, up to 12, or none. We'll leave it at 4. Initial succession, default, no change. All primogeniture, all gavelkind, all elective gavelkind, all elective. You can literally go through all of these. Well, okay, actually there's fewer here than I thought. You could do seniority, ultimogeniture, and tanistry. We'll do default. You get the same settings as random world. Cultures can be set to historical, religion features historical. You do have the option to go for animal kingdoms here as well. Let's turn that on. Holding slots. So this, you can determine how many holding slots each county has, all the way up to 7. Do you have another game that you were going to start playing in sort of Terror from the Deep? Well, next week at least, I want to get the Lord of the Flies achievement, just because it's a pretty quick achievement. After that, I don't know. I may do Crusader Kings 2 for a little while. I think that the 3 Shattered World achievements should be fairly easy to get, you know, quote-unquote. A couple streams kind of thing. But the 200-year one, that's a lot longer. So, holding types, historical, feudal, tribal, nomadic. Tribal and nomadic, we'll turn that on. We'll also set that to random. Technology, we'll set that to random. Title names. Let's go ahead and random all. And we'll do random de jure kingdoms and empires. Just imagining some of those tiny islands having 7 holdings. Yeah. Well, with setting it to random, they could. We'll leave all that as is. Alright, let's go ahead and generate the Shatter World. Shattering World. This is another one of those that when you take a look at the nomadic guys, there's just like empire titles everywhere. Alright. So if we take a look at the cultures, dog, massive duck empire. Well, not exactly empire. A little bit of Welsh up here, unfortunately. One single Norse county. Is that one county or is that... No, it's just one county. Surrounded by the dragons. Horse over here. Hedgehog here. We even have Nahua. Balach, Afghan. Let's see. Any interesting ones spawning here? We've got Bear. We've got Prussian. Portuguese. Catalan. Visigothic. Basque. Pomeranian. Actually pretty close to where they should be. Finnish in India, yeah. Massive Duck Empire is the only empire. Sephardi and Ashkenazi here in the British Isles. Polish in Cornwall. Oh, and Brittany. Let's see. That is Bohemian, Croatian, Serbian. Carantanian. So this is one of the new cultures that normally appears down here. We've got Roman. See if we can take a look at some of the Roman outfits like that. Dalmatian is also new. Norman, Occitan, Outremer is another new one. Not even sure when that pops up. Nubian, Daju that's an East African one. Bulgarian, Frankish, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada. Bedouin, a single Bedouin county in the mountains, surrounded by the cats and the elephants. Well, apparently the Indians brought their elephants and they gained sentience and took over Greece. We've got some Gothic down here. Actual Assyrians. Coptic, this is another of the new ones. Armenian... Barbarian. I don't even know where this is supposed to pop up. I don't know this culture at all. Like one-hand county surrounded by the horses. A lot of Hungarian down there. Alright, so if we check the governments, tribal everywhere, nomadic there. So these are the nomads. Yeah, makes sense. Horse nomads. Well, yeah, no, I know Coptic. I mean, not original Egyptians, Greek Egyptians. This game does not have original Egyptians in it. Religions. The religions are historical right now. So we do have Zionist. To a certain extent, some of these will make it easier to like reform Zionist because you're going to be surrounded by no one particularly dangerous. You know, they're all just individual counts and everything like that. So there are also Zionist ducks. Chief Waddles. Let's see. Duckling. The Duckling Dynasty, Chief Nottington. Cake Duck is his dynasty. What was this guy's? Dunanunj? I don't know. But yeah, so you start out as, you know, one of these counts. Let's see. Culture-wise, let's be a duck. Give me a Nestorian duck. Oh, you're a kid. Never mind. Quackle. Egbert. Yeah, we'll be Egbert. No, I'm going to turn off Iron Man. I don't need that on. Be a Zionist duck. Wait for it to load up. Since Zionist gained new reform... Well, everything gained new reform mechanics. I mean, I'm not... this is just to look around a little bit right now. You are playing a Duck Manichaean Chief. Duck culture effects. Can raid overseas with ships, because of course the ducks can. Rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Let's take a quick look, because we're on default culture. Culture has not changed. Elephant. Proboscidae. No special features. The cats, no special features. Huh. Cat group. I think there's a slight localization issue. Let's look for one of the adult bears. Aw, look at how cute they are. Bear, no special features. Did we have any special features with the hedgehogs? Can raid overseas with ships, and rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Oh, maybe that's just because they're tribal. Am I tribal? Well, no, these guys are tribal, right? Yeah, these guys are tribal. Huh, interesting. What about horses? No special features. And the dragons. Rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Alright, so that's that. These are some of the new African religions. Alright, so where are we again? Oh, right, okay, we're here. So we are tribal. Might be able to... No, this is not going to help us much. Maybe it will. No. No, the slightly lighter ones are lighter because they have temples in them. Should totally do one stream where you install a dragon on the Chinese throne. That would take a really long time. That would be interesting, though. I mean, like, set it up so that... I don't think it's set up to properly randomize the culture of China, but that would be pretty cool if you could set that. You need to install a duck on the Chinese throne. In this case, I'd say using some cheats would be fine. Well, I could do that. Actually... Care info. Do I remember how to change culture? Change visual culture. I don't. Oh well. So these are the random empires that have appeared. Huffingtony, near the horses, of course. I think Paradox missed an opportunity since they didn't make achievement where you installed Duck on the Chinese throne. Could be Peking Duck, yeah. Neo-Chen Land, Jilungusia, Keirike, Chandraya. I don't even see the oh, it's really tiny. Hot Bloodacenia, Mule Land, Amazonitania, Centicorike, Bjornsonia, Sorelia, Befoggedinia, Mallardinia, Kalonitaland. These names, man. Naney! Some of these are definitely pulling from the animal kingdoms. Let's see. De jure kingdoms. We've got Gabasia. We've got Kukareedland, Bjornsona, Runnerland, Hisa, Askiaya. But what is wrong is that Mallardinia isn't ducks. That's true. Jaguara, Sheridland, Tundakaland, Raj Kovisen, Quackleryke. Again, far from the ducks. Well, see, clearly this is what you need, though, is that the ducks need to conquest and retake their proper lands because their land, they were kicked out of their lands, relegated to the central steppes. This is Dioa, Jacquelicinia, Fararen, Biofigland, Sedlitsland, Hanagidia, Malardia. See, more duck lands that they were kicked out of. Right, yeah. Quackle Realm. Sorelia, Samsamidia, Menga. They like mangas here. Melarda, more mallards. Clawia, Hairballin, Neokenia. Oh god, I think I need to zoom out. Get rid of the there we go. Rakartlia, Sapphire Land, Capuastan, Panacoia, Rumblera. What is the name for my de jure? There's Maltarike there. Yeah, Oakvaland. I am here in Mixcalenia. That's weird. Wibagalia. There we go. That's what I would need. Culture ID Dragon. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Culture 1066423 Dragon. That would be, I want ethnicity, not culture. Culture is just culture, it's not the appearance. Doesn't seem like it's doing it. Let's go with help. Do. This one, the help doesn't actually have all the things, unfortunately. No, I'm not going to do kill myself. Yeah, culture... That's just the culture, though. It's not the, ethnicity. Tough thing is that since this just came out, no console command lists have been updated to reflect the new stuff. That's true, but this is, I mean, this is an old one, and it should work. Oh well. So let's see. We also have any other interesting name? Tuscasenia. Were the... Yeah, the duchy names were all changed as well. But we can still see where the duchies are. Sevilla was split into two, and this one moved into this duchy, county. Galicia got an extra county, and so did Leon. No, this is Leon. That's Castile. Castile got an extra county, and so did Leon. But not Asturias. Also, this duchy got split up into another county. Nothing changed there. No new changes there. This area got some big changes. There's actually 3 duchies here in Brittany now. Just kind of weird. Graphics culture ID. Alright, let's try that. One oh 6 6 4 2 3 and dragon. Nope. Dragon might not be the proper one. Let's find dragon. You're not a dragon. You're a dragon. Dragon culture. There we go. There we go. Now we have a proper dragon emperor. He's still Han, though. I don't think there were many changes to the de jure duchies down in India. I think that those are basically untouched. I didn't see any when I was looking over it a little bit before. Or, of course, anything changed up here and stuff like it. Sleep Neroni. That's great. There's a lot of changes up here. There's a lot more counties up here, which is gonna make for the hordes that start up here a little bit more powerful.